From Divine Sister of the Light Eirini Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. The Hatched Egg, Full Release, Genealogical Alignment, True Abundance. Message: this is not a new timeline shift. The opening of this seal of the apocalypse, the hatching of the egg, is the opening to a whole new living field for the living ones. Every day that passes after the 5-5, it is another day of deep transformation and upgrades for our systems. We are so close to the full release of the hatched egg. This will take place between the 1st and 3rd of June. As I wrote a few days ago, I believe that in this 3-day period, the energy of the moon will undergo some kind of transmutation, and Mars will activate a new phase of its energy that was previously hidden or unopened. This will be perceived differently by the ascending and the descending flows, so it will depend on one's frequency. I was told that the brain might experience all kinds of different symptoms, like skipping phases, déjà vu moments, confusion, placebo effects. I do not know when or how this will be expressed in the physical, but this will take place energetically during these 3 days, and we will work on its embodiment in the upcoming session. The true system. I've been writing about this for years, but this is now becoming essential. Unless people are open to be deprogrammed on the nature of the system we call Earth, the universe, it will not be easy for them to fully align and embody the truth. Now that information is opening up from all directions, this can even result in being misled by those who want to share truths mixed with lies or just be seriously confused. The true nature and mechanics of the system we live in is in direct correlation to our own system and its mechanics. There are many who still teach based on the old programming, which is a false paradigm. To my pleasant surprise, I have witnessed that the artists who have been able to grasp many aspects of the mechanics of the true system are the lighting designers, because just by working with the light and its properties, it has led them to incredible creations which simply reveal how reflection and mirroring works. There is only one source of light, all the rest are different versions and expressions of that source light. The same goes with the waters of life that run through all levels of this creation. On the 6th of June is the day that the Holy Grail will return. This is now available after the return of the Son and the resurrection of the inner Sun Trinity. After the breaking of the Medusa technology and the masculine's liberation last year, back in February 2024, we began the process of the physical return of the twin flames via their rebirth. From then until now, all of their lines have been under correction. This has been experienced by us in the physical via a series of nuclear corrections and changes. So because we are so close to the completion of this correction, the developments that we are now processing are so powerful and whole that are life-changing. The inner transformations that are now taking place have become very mystical and weird at the same time. Via this correction, there is a deep sweetness that is emerging from within. This is the sweetness of life that is returning through the organic flows, which is bringing along a great change in the human perception and true remembrance of what it is of true value and how true life really works. True life makes sense. One can no longer continue on carrying the nonsense of the distorted and limited beliefs that were false in the first place. This means that a huge physical correction and repositioning is taking place for all, and if that correction is being denied, bypassed, or avoided, it does have the power to create more issues, frustration, and suffering. It all comes down to self-responsibility. If you skipped certain spiritual guidance or you judged that it was not important, this is where you will be asked to reevaluate your choice and pay attention so that you can realize the depth of its importance and meaning. There will be many that will come to realize that they cannot hold the old mentalities, illusions, or behaviors anymore. Others might feel severely depressed because there might be a feeling of failure or dead end present, making them feel like exiting or quitting. All these are just phases of the disappointment or the disillusionment that is taking place for the ego mind and are not to be taken heavily, just with a healthy dose of acceptance, humbleness, and awareness, so that the inner wheels can continue moving, revealing all solutions needed via the realizations that follow. Also, as this correction is moving forward, many things will not make sense anymore, and this is good, because anything that does not make sense anymore is not meant to make sense in this new field, and it is meant to be either transformed or released. Some parts of the above processes, because they are very demanding, are also taking place during sleep. Blessings to all, Eirini, Amalthea e Thor, Har Zaronya, Hunama Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior,